Hey, real quick, I just want to take time out, man, to let everybody know that I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video, just showing interest in it. I put a lot into these videos just to get that message out, just to send that signal as sales, right? Real quick, just want to let you guys know, right? Just think about it. The same way that our cells and our bodies are functioning, right? We think we're one body, but we're not one body. We're trillions of cells moving as one unit, right? The way our bodies stay functioning is based off the cells in our body, sending signals to each cell within the body to keep the body functioning. Remember, we cells that makes up this body, what we call Earth or life, right? So the same way our cells and our bodies are working and functioning to keep us moving so we can move and stretch our arms and do what we do, right? I ask you guys to do the same thing, right? If you can, if you guys are getting anything from these videos, a change of mind, a change of perspective, right? Anything to where you changing your everyday thing, your everyday thinking or everyday ways, and it's based off a certain video of mine, right? All I ask is for you guys to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you can, share the video. It helps the message get out there. It helps these videos get out there, and it helps other cells receive that signal, right? Just by hitting that button, you're sending that signal. And remember, everything is energy. Everything is sex. Sacred energy is change. So if you're receiving something based off this energy that I'm giving you, reflect that energy back to me just by hitting that button, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, hitting that share button, leaving a comment or something, right? It just helps, y'all. So I'm doing my part. You guys do your part. I appreciate you so much. Keep watching the vids, and I'm gonna keep them coming. Now let's get to it. Hey, real quick. Hey, excuse my I know y'all used to me with a shirt on, but I gotta give it to you soon and hit me. And right now it just hit me, man. I ain't really. I just got up, right? So let me flex on y'all ass for a minute. You see? No, bullshit. But look, real quick. For the fellas, right? Fellas, get you a divine feminine. But first you gotta make sure I can't even say just get you a divine feminine. Let me tell you, become a divine masculine so you can attract a divine feminine to your world, to your life, right? Because there's so many benefits to that, right? Remember who we are and what we are. We electrical beings, right? Meaning we all hold a certain amount of energy just by being in that nature. If you're a divine masculine, you hold a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of voltage, right? Because you're an electrical being. Just as well as the feminine divine, the divine feminine. The divine feminine holds a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of voltage within her being. So electrical beings, right? A divine woman, your woman is supposed to heal you. The moment you plug into her, she's supposed to heal you mentally, through conversation, through the way she loves, through the way she cares, through the way she nurtured, right? And internally, when you plug into her, right? Because the divine feminine, especially, right? Because the divine feminine holds a certain amount of voltage, holds a certain amount of energy, right? Especially when she's eating right, when she's thinking right, right? And she done created this certain environment for you guys to where now the environment even correspond with that whole eating right, thinking right, feeling right, living right, having the right people around, right? When you get a divine feminine, that woman is supposed to heal you every day, right? No matter if you just bringing a certain conversation to her, a certain ideal to her, when you going through something, the way she nurture and loves on you, that woman is supposed to heal you. Because think about it, all we are is just expressions of genetic codes. Excuse me, right? Think about it. Hear me out. All we are is the expression of genetic codes. Right? Because life is nothing but mental. We are all nothing but consciousness, meaning we are nothing but a piece of that consciousness, which gives us a mind. Broke up consciousness is just pieces of minds, which what we are. We are just minds. And through that mind, we're living through that light, that projection of light, which is that sun, right? Think about it. Man, as man, we're here as the expression of positive charge, which would be that sun. When you go outside, you look at that sun, we the expressions of that in physical form, walking around. Right? Now, while we're walking around, you look down at that ground, right? When you look into nature and Mother Nature, and you see these trees and this grass and this dirt, your woman is the expression of that, Mother Nature, this body that we're living within, right? Your woman is the expression of that Mother Nature, of this ground you're walking in. Now think about it. Eating from nature heals you, right? Because the fruit, the vegetables, the things that grow out of this ground hold a certain voltage, hold certain information. Because remember, everything we eat have information. Because our bodies must communicate with that information so we can know where to take things that we eat. Okay, take the iron here, boom. Take the potassium here, boom. Right? Hear me out. Think about it. Your woman is the expression of Mother Nature. And for us to heal, we must eat from nature. The fruits, the things grown from the ground, from the trees, is what heals us as electrical beings. And right? Now, if your woman is the expression of that, and she's eating right, she's thinking right, she's in a correct environment, right? God done created this world to, right? And she's doing the exact same thing that Mother Nature does for us. Because remember, we're living life inside of life, inside of life, inside of life, infinitely. Right? So your woman is supposed to heal you just like biting an apple. Just like growing things in your backyard and going out there and eating that with all that information, right? With all that information that's given within that fruit, in that vegetable, in that food grown from nature, the same way your woman is supposed to heal you when she's in her pure nature. That's why I say a divine feminine would be in her nature. All she knows how to do is be feminine. The way she walks, the way she talks, the way everything she do. You tell her, baby, pick that up for me. The way she bend over and pick it up, right? When you tickle her, the way she laugh and roll over, right? Pay attention. Because a lot of women are imbalanced, right? But when you find, I'm not throwing no shots at no woman, nobody, y'all, right? This ain't what this for. I'm just giving information. Think about where we at. Think about we are electrical beings, y'all. Right? And it's vice versa. Think about what that sun do. Right? Think about what that sun do. And us as men, us as divine masculine, we play the same role as that sun to our woman. When we thinking right, when we eating right, when we in the correct environment, right? Which the correct environment would be nature, right? But we know although we in these homes, these square boxes, which blocks off energy, right? But you can still set your house up in a way to where it still gets you a little closer to nature. Have you some plants around, right? Like I say, eat correctly. Go outside to make sure you're getting enough. Step outside these houses and make sure you're getting enough sun. You're spending enough time in nature so you can get them colds, them photon energy from them, that information, that light. When we step outside and you say, whoo, and soon you step outside, you feel like heat, goddamn, it's hot. It's information in that beam, in that light. It ain't just hot. It's information that your body is communicating with. It ain't just you hot. You getting darker. Your body is communicating with that light. That's information within that beam, within that light, within that force, within that positive charge. So it's the same way. That's why I say a divine feminine, divine masculine, we both hold certain voltage, y'all. To where when we come together, we play the same role as the sun and earth. Because think about what the sun and earth doing. Right? The sun is beaming. Right? It's beaming on earth. And what earth is doing? As a proton. The sun is the masculine energy. It's the positive charge. It's a proton. That's why it's beaming. It's direct. It's force. Why the earth is just there. Submissive to that sun. Reproducing that light. What's that light? That information. Just like with you as a man, your sperm, it beams to that egg. And what the egg do, it takes that sperm and it reproduces that information within that sperm to create life. Think about it, y'all. We're doing the same thing. It's the same thing. We're living life inside of life, inside of life, inside of life. You want to know how you're supposed to live? Look at nature. Look at nature. That's the blueprint of life. The way that sun is beaming down, boom, earth is taking that sunlight, that information is not just some hot light. Right? In your natural mind, you thinking it's just some hot light. Damn, it's hot. Let me hear it getting some AC. No, that's why it's important to get out there in that sun, sweat a little bit. It's okay. It's okay to sweat. It's okay to be hot. Know that you're in communication with that heat, that light. Right? It's all good. Because you're just the expression of that masculine energy. Right? And feminine energy, like I say, it's the same role. You play the same role as Mother Nature, as this earth. You take that information and you reproduce it, right? That's why as feminine energy, you really want to be with man with mind. You pick a man based off his mind, his intelligence. What do he know? Not what do he have. Because this is what creates your world. The way of thinking. Because you can get with a man with some money, but without that mind, that money will, after being with him certain weeks, years, or whatever, you may lose that without that mind. So you pick man with mind. Because that mind is what represents that sun beaming. That mind is what represents that information given from the sun. Because that sun is the consciousness, right? Think about it. Life is nothing but light. We are divine angles of light, walking within that projection of light, receiving signals. Reality is nothing but electrical signals. Think about it. So we're supposed to be here playing that same role as we see outside. The way sun is beaming, boom. Mother Nature, this earth, this body, this organism that we're living within, right? Although it's still all in the projection, right? But think about it. The way Mother Nature, the way this earth is reproducing that sun. Because think about it. What sustains all living things? What sustains all living things? That sun, light, consciousness. Without that sun, we won't have no trees, won't nothing grow. We won't have life here on earth without that sun. Think about it. That's why I say, women, think about if the earth say, I don't want to be submissive to that. to that sun and she moves over, y'all don't stop shining on me, right? What would happen to life? What would happen to all this experience? Think about it. So make sure you are in your nature as in proton, as the electron, as a positive charge, as a negative charge, as the masculine energy, as the feminine energy. That what creates that voltage, that world, that circle, that yin and that yang, that give and that take, that clear signal, that flow. As a man, you look for that divine feminine, but like I said, you must be what you want. You must be that so you can attract that, even from the feminine perspective. As feminine energy, you put yourself, understand, study your nature. Put yourself in that pure nature, right? As feminine energy, learn yourself, learn the electron. Like I say, learn how it works. Learn about feminine energy, right? Learn that. Put yourself in that so you can attract the opposite of that. Remember, life is duality. You must be what you want. You can't just go out here and find it, because you only find what you are at that moment. And if you're not putting that work into yourself, then that will show within that person that you're attracting to yourself, or that situation that you're attracting to yourself. So first, be that as a divine masculine or a divine feminine, so you can attract that to your world, and y'all could become a world. You could become a sun. You could become that yin and that yang, just like the sun and earth. How the sun and earth give us all this experience. You can create that within you and your divine feminine, or you and your divine masculine, y'all. Because we only hear as expressions. That's the power of the mind. That's the power of information and knowledge and knowing where you at and knowing thyself. Right? Stay pure. Right? Understand where you at. Understand yourself. And once you lock that in, then look for that in your physical reality, y'all. Because we just hear as the expressions of what's already happening. Right? We're just part of something that's way bigger that's already happening, right? So you either gonna dance with the rhythm of life, or you, right? Or you not. And if you don't, then don't complain about when things not going right for you. Because that was your decision. You chose not to. Because you within your own mind, you within your own world, right? And the information is out here now, y'all. It's about where you putting your energy towards, what you putting your energy to, what you're seeking for throughout this experience, throughout this lifetime, right? Remember, divine feminine will heal you inside and out, mentally, eternally. Right? And ladies, you remember, your man is the expression of that sun. Right? And that sun is what gives the information to earth for us to have this experience. Because everything is information. Everything is genetic codes, which is information. So that means you pick a man based off information. What information he holds within his being, within his head, within his mind, within his genetics. And you'll see it through his way of action, through his way of speaking. But you will really see it through his way of action, because a person can talk a whole lot, right? You can talk a good game. But when that good game he's talking is matching with his actions, matching with everything else around, and you know, okay, that's something that you can approach. You can submit yourself to, you can let in. You understand? Be in your pure nature. Right? Be in your pure nature. Be in your pure nature. There's so many benefits to that, y'all. Know where you at, know thyself, love thyself. Just think about it.